So how did things change for you after you drew that mud map?
The drawing at the end and the picture of what I wanted it to be made me focus on that more. So every time I would do things, I wouldn't worry about how to get there, but I would see whether they were of a benefit to the end goal.
When you've done that mud map and we've looked at your life design, is there anything that's missing?
No, that's the plan.
Okay.
There's other things I've thought about, but that.
Well, humour me. Tell me about some of the other things that you've thought about.
It's actually, my dream is to do something that I would consider as my creative side rather than my business or practical side. And that's, a convertible shoe for women.
Right. So. What I was surprised about was just how her face lit up, and when she spoke about it, it was like a transformation. And I thought, wow, this is really special for you, and you have it hidden away. When will you know that the time's right to take a different path?
It's a feeling, and it's not just that I feel good. It's when my family, they all think the basics are their mum. It's all good. Have a go. That's
okay.
Yeah, that's just why.
Yeah. And how are they looking at you at the moment?
Exactly like that.
Right.
In fact, probably more so of like, come on, Mum, when are you going to do that thing? Yeah, I thought she may sort of go, okay, well, everyone has dreams, but this is where you're at the moment, and make success rather than dreaming.
Is the real work getting you to have that same level of belief in yourself?
That it's acceptable to follow it.
Yeah.
Not that it's not believing in it.
Yeah.
That it's believing that it's acceptable for me to spend more of my time and energy on the dream.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing that will allow Vicky to be successful is her giving herself permission to take a different road. Okay, so tell me, what are you committing to then?
Committing to fulfilling the dream, finishing it. Yeah. If finishing it is when I get to a point with a business person and they say, look, this idea is not going to float, that's still fine with me.
Okay.
But I can't even get to that point yet. And I didn't also think that she would make me own it so much. I guess I still thought that she would maybe go, oh, well, I can offer you this and this, or here's people who do that for you.
One of the things that I'd like to ask you to do is to write your story about your dream.
Like who for?
Good question. Yeah, who would it be for?
Well, I don't know who's going to read it before I write it. I think, well, I guess if that's what you want me to do, I can write your story.
That's interesting. So you'll write my story. So how can we make that story your story, Vicky?
Originally, the book thing, I just think, wow, okay, write a story. I can write a story if that's what the result is. You need a story, but to get it to explain to me why it would benefit the dream or benefit me made a lot of sense.
So am I hearing that you're willing to take this challenge on, go somewhere that's a bit uncomfortable for you, something that you wouldn't normally do, and to write your story?
Yeah, it feels real, it feels supportive, it feels like I've shared it with someone, but they're not taking it from me. They're just part of the whole process. So it's nice.